Let's just get the heavy stuff out of the way first. If you've just filed for bankruptcy, or you're staring at the paperwork wondering if you should, I know exactly how you feel. It's that hollow, sick feeling in your gut. It's the shame of feeling like you failed at being an adult. It's the silence of the phone finally stopping because the collectors gave up, but replaced by the loud, nagging voice in your head saying, "It's over. Your financial life is dead."
I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Bankruptcy isn't the end of your story. It's just a very painful, very messy plot twist. In the US, the system is designed to extract everything from you, but it's also one of the few places that actually gives you a reset button. Today, we're going to talk about how to push that button and actually rise back up. No positive vibes only BS, just a tactical, psychological, and financial roadmap for the comeback.
The first thing you have to do is survive the post-bankruptcy fog. This is the period, usually the first 3 to 6 months, where you feel like a financial ghost. You have no credit, no leverage, and you're terrified of spending a single dollar. The psychological hit is the hardest part. You look at your peers buying houses or new cars, and you feel like you've been relegated to the sidelines for life.
But here's the reality. The old you is gone. The person who tried to juggle 10 credit cards and a mortgage they couldn't afford, that person is out of the game. And honestly, good. That person was stressed, exhausted, and losing. The new you is starting at zero, but zero is better than negative $100,000. Zero is a foundation.
Step 1 of the rebuild. You have to become a cash-only ninja. For the next year, credit doesn't exist to you. If you can't pay for it in cash today, you don't get it. This is where most people mess up. They try to fix their credit score within weeks of the discharge. Stop. Your credit score is a measurement of how well you handle debt. If you just filed bankruptcy, you need to learn how to handle money first, not debt.
Build a starter emergency fund. I know, you've heard this 1,000 times. But when you've been through bankruptcy, an emergency fund isn't just a safety net, it's your dignity. When your car breaks down and you have $1,000 in a drawer to fix it, you feel like a king because you didn't have to beg a bank for a loan. That feeling is the first brick in your new wall.
Now, let's talk about the scarlet letter, the credit report. Yes, the bankruptcy will stay there for 7 to 10 years, but here's a secret the banks don't want you to know. You don't need 10 years to get a 700 credit score again. You can do it in 2. About 6 months after your discharge, you're going to get a secured credit card. You'll put down $200 of your own money as a deposit, and that becomes your limit. You use it for one thing, maybe your Netflix or 1 tank of gas a month, and you pay it off instantly. You're not borrowing money, you're just showing the algorithms that you're a boring, predictable person who pays their bills. Boring is beautiful after bankruptcy. The next tactical move is your housing. This is the biggest hurdle. Landlords in the US are brutal about credit checks. If you're trying to move post-bankruptcy, don't even bother with the big corporate apartment complexes. Their computers will auto-reject you. You need to find mom and pop landlords, people you can look in the eye and say, "Look, I went through a rough patch. I filed bankruptcy, but I have a stable job and I can pay 2 months deposit up front." Real people understand struggle. Algorithms don't. But let's pivot to the income side, because you can't frugal your way back to wealth. Bankruptcy usually happens because of a gap between what we earn and what life costs. Maybe it was medical bills, a divorce, or a failed business. To rise, you have to increase the gap. This is the time to be unbashful about your career. Ask for the raise, take the extra shift, start the side hustle. Why? Because you have nothing left to lose. The worst case scenario already happened. You survived bankruptcy. What's a no from a boss compared to that? Use that newfound fearlessness as your superpower. We also have to address the lifestyle creep trap. A year or 2 after bankruptcy, things will start to feel normal again. You'll have some cash. You'll start getting predatory credit card offers in the mail. Those cards with 30% interest rates, designed to trap people exactly like you. They smell your recovery. They want to pull you back in. Do not let them. Treat those offers like toxic exes. throw them in the trash. The most important part of this entire process is changing your relationship with status. Most middle-class people fall into the bankruptcy trap because they were trying to maintain a version of themselves that was too expensive. They wanted the house that looked like their boss's house. They wanted the car that looked like their neighbor's car. Rising after bankruptcy requires a radical authenticity. It means being okay with being the guy with the 10-year-old car. It means being the person who brings their lunch to work. It means telling your friends, I can't do that expensive dinner tonight. I'm building something. The people who matter won't care, and the people who care don't matter.
Around year 3, something magical happens. Your credit score will likely be back in the high 600s or low 700s. You'll have a few $1,000s in the bank. You'll have forgotten what it feels like to have a collection agency call you. This is the danger zone. This is when people get complacent. They think, I'm back, I can relax. No, that's when you double down. That's when you start investing. Not because you want to be a millionaire overnight, but because you never want to be at the mercy of a bank again. True wealth after bankruptcy isn't about having a lot of stuff. It's about having FU money, the kind of money that lets you walk away from a bad job or survive a medical emergency without breaking a sweat. I want to end on the mental game. There will be days when you feel like a second-class citizen. You'll go to apply for something, see the "Have you ever filed for bankruptcy" box, and your heart will sink. But I want you to reframe that. That box doesn't mean you're a failure. It means you're a survivor. It means you stood in the fire, you got burned, but you're still standing.
The most successful people I know have a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13 in their past. They don't talk about it at dinner parties, but it's there. It gave them a perspective that safe people don't have. It made them hungrier, smarter, and more careful. If you're in the middle of it right now, take a deep breath. Forgive yourself. Seriously, stop beating yourself up. The banks didn't cry for you when they charged you 25% interest, so don't cry for them now. This is a business decision. You're restructuring your life. Take it one day at a time. Save your first $1,000. Get your first secured card. Pay your rent on time. These small, boring wins will eventually snowball into a life that is better, stronger, and more secure than the one you lost.
The squeeze is over. The rebuild begins now. Thanks for watching. If you're going through this right now, drop a comment. You don't have to give details. Just say, I'm rebuilding. Let's show each other that no one has to do this alone. I'll see you in the next one.